Oops. The heck? Sorry, I just noticed some, Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright. Nice, 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 nice. So, cool. I can hear myself. I shouldn't be able to. There we go. That's much better. Now I don't hear myself. That's a lot better. Yeah. Okay, great. Hey, what's up? What's up, peeps? I think we're doing something in Scouter today. I say tapping the bowl of, oh crap, I forgot to finish eating everything before this stream. My apologies on that. I accidentally screwed up a recipe, and I'm very upset about that. I have to slowly eat it because it's still very hot. I tried to finish it right before the thing. This, what we're doing right now. Um, that's right. Stream Steve is here, my friend. Stream Steve is here. We're gonna do some fun stuff today. Now, let's get some stuff. Let's get this figured out and filtered out. Let's go find out. So, first things first. What is actually the big thing we're gonna be working on? We're gonna be working on the boss fight for Wacky Waterways, and that boss fight is it's called the System Series. That's what this fella is. Basically, whether you like it or not, because I'm that kind of guy. These guys are. Oh wait, I should fix that right now. These guys are based off of. All right, drum roll, please. You guys ready? These guys are based off of the Sega System boards. Because, oh, what a shock. This guy likes Sonic and Sega. Isn't that crazy? The difference is I actually do like Sega. I don't just say I like Sonic and Sega. I actually do like Sega stuff. Such as the Shinobi series, Shenmue. Big fan of Jet Set Radio. At least, well, I wouldn't say a big fan. I do like it, though. Another favorite Sega series of mine is probably, Shinobi. Man, Shinobi's so good. I'm still not sure about Art of Vengeance, though. I'm just looking. I got a Shinobi 2002 poster right here. There's a guy from Dragon Ball GT. That's nuts. It ain't me, though. Hey, what's up, Mike? What else? Why am I blanking on Sega series? Is it because I was just put on the spot? That's probably it. The Sega series, too, the Sega Superstar stuff, that stuff's really good. Because, like, Sega Superstars Tennis, Sonic and All-Stars Racing. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed is, like, one of my favorite games, so. And then you got, I got a wallet with a Shinobi poster right here! And I have Shinobi PS2 and Nightshade on PS2. Here's a hidden gem, Shinobi 3DS. This hidden gem is ass. Yeah, no, Shinobi I probably have the most stuff because I do have Revenge of Shinobi and Shinobi 3 on Genesis. I got Shinobi PS2 and Nightshade, and I also have Shinobi 3D, the 3DS one, which is just called Shinobi here in America, but I like 3D because it differentiates it. I should sound more serious today, and maybe my voice might be a bit deeper because A, I haven't been talking as much, and B, I worked out, and C, I'm currently having really messed up scrambled eggs. You may say, how do you mess up scrambled eggs? It's very simple. You think there's only a little bit of milk left in your gallon, then you pour it out, and it's like, oh, that's a lot more. And then you can't really get it out, and you're like, well, let's see what happens, and then you kind of get mush. So, I've learned my lesson on that. So, the System series. This is gonna be fun. What's funny is the reference here in the collection is, I actually just drew this at work. I'm just like, fuck it, this could be like a good baseline, and I'm like, you know what? It is a good baseline. I kind of like how this looks. I also kind of made it look like the guys that look like the, Scope Dogs from Vodoms that Space Harrier has. Man, this is so boring without any music. I'm gonna do something fun in the background, actually. So here's the thing. A couple other things I just wanted to point out here before we actually get to it. Actually, a couple, more than just a couple. So right now, let me minimize Blender here so you can see. Right now, wow. That's the best way I can put it, is just wow. Wacky Waterways is like, wow, this is a really fun stage. I'm genuinely shocked at like how enjoyable it is. It is a really, really fun stage. So as you can see me just scrolling through here, look at all this nonsense. I actually have to fix a couple things here. Let me give me a skibbity second to fix that. I am so upset that I do not have music right now, and I'm sad. Oh yeah, here. Just do that. And this one. Make the GPU particles go at 30. Yeah, I had to fix. I swapped these around. Long story short, because of how fast you're running right here, when you hit this, and because I had the vents all destroyed right here like this, Scout did something a little silly. So I decided I'm gonna just fix that. So I did. Hey, you know what? Screw it. Let's do Scouter music. Oh, yeah, let me show off some of the other stuff I did. There's a lot of stuff I've done within this week, and I'm kind of shocked at like just how little it is, but like how much it actually changes the game. Take your time building it, Godot. There she is. Here, I'll even make it full screen for you guys. Actually, I got a better idea. First, let me show off the tutorial. As you can see, I made it so that now you can skip the tutorial. But if you hit yes anyway, it just loads it. But if you hit back, or hit no, you can skip it. Now, we'll just go to Wacky Waterways for the time being. As you can see, you can select it and load her up. Yeah, this water still has to be changed. But, yeah, no, I mean, we got something here. I'm gonna probably add, like, a particle effect on top of Scout to make it so that if she's in this, it'll just make the particle activate. I love these things. And I'm also going to add like a little timer switch so people know when those things are going to drop. Because some of them drop because Scout gets near it, and then the other times they drop because of a separate timer. I gotta get rid of that vent. I'm not making that vent. Or the vending machine. Basically, there's going to be vending machines where you can get more health at, if need may be. And when you use them, though, they cost points. These, however, don't cost points. The heal-ups. Kind of crazy how much spin dashing helps. I mean, slide dashing, because this is not like that other game series. Teehee, smiling. Knowing smile. Yeah, and I also have to get enemy spawners here, so they don't, like, just magically appear anymore. I was tempted to make it, like, a chicken leg, but honestly, just a giant slice of cheese would be awesome. Now the vents, I actually know what I am going to do with those. It's going to take a bit for me to get to that, though. You'll see. You'll see. It's going to be nice. Ooh, slope a bit too high for you, Scout. I guess we're taking this way. Oh yeah, I added these fellas. And they are hard to dodge. I don't even know how I'm doing so well. Oh, crap. Never mind. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to make particles come out of here to make it look like she splashed out of the vent. Oops. Yes, it is. Those are hard. You should be happy I actually buffed Scout's move speed there, because Scout's move speed was really slow before. And even then, I boosted it, and when Redneck play tested it, he said, damn, that's still really hard. I still have to set the score for this. The timer is still inaccurate. Oh, right. You know, I just realized I'm not playing in full screen. Here's one of the things I changed. Now you can access all of it in-game. You may say, wow, that seems like a thing that you should have had at the start. Yeah, I know! But it was super easy to code. Like, literally, less than 5 minutes it took me to make that. Alright, let's go this way. Well, we have to go that way. This part of the stage is linear. So I have to show off the gimmick! I gotta make sure those guys spawn in by not teleporting. The other side can do it because the camera can't see them, which is funny as hell. And I have a feeling, I don't know, I'm still gonna think about how this has the vent right here. Oh yeah, those are the sound effects, by the way. Like, basically, we're kind of at the point where all I need to do is just add, like, pizzazz, which is fantastic. That means this is going to be a little bit better to make. You know what? We'll take the back way. Fuck it. We'll take the very, very back way here. Oh no, I'm stuck. Make sure you're quick! Actually, if I remember correctly, you can... Oh, shit! Oh, wait, that's right! You could do this to trick your way up. Oh, almost. I didn't time it right. Holy shit, these are evil. They're really evil. That's why I have to put a timer system thing here. Because, like... And I also have to make it so that enemies are affected by that. And they can be. It's super easy. I already have it built in. I just didn't do it yet. But yeah, that is the slow way, so... I need to disable the camera panning at this point. Oh my god, the waterfalls. I am in love with how the waterfalls look. Let's take the other slow route. Actually, I showed this up on Twitter. Maybe not. By the way, this game is like Sonic, so you can, like, do things if you don't want to go away. Isn't that great? Me when I give a shit. Alright, I'm thinking about making the item cheese, and now I'm like, what if I made it like a spinning cheese wedge? Like it's just a spinning cheese wedge with little sprinkles, or like sparkles on it and shit. Holy shit. I thought you said you didn't mind if a game... Ah, whatever. He's hiding it. This guy likes Shadow the Hedgehog, by the way. That reminds me, I was looking at a Sonic the Hedgehog discussion, and one of the guys pointed out that why did the Sonic series suddenly get better because they focused on Shadow? It was what is it? Basically they pointed out, like, isn't it a bit odd that Shadow the Hedgehog was the main focus of the Crossworlds thing, and that's like, you know, when they teased Crossworlds, the first person they used was Shadow. Oh shit. That's why these are so fun. I love the vents. Taking the back way again, baby. Let's do it! Might have to move that guy over a bit. And I have to get rid of this enemy. He's a piece of shit. Not these ones, though. These ones are fine. Also, of course, one of the mechanics of the game. Whee! Oh, fuck, dude! Even when you know when they're coming, you know, it's like, holy shit. By the way, this was a much-needed addition here. People didn't realize there were spikes there. I'm gonna have to add more, like, floodlights and shit, so it's easier to spot some of this stuff. My favorite part of the song. Ah, man, dude. Philip did such a great job on this song, man. Oops. Woohoo! Now we go in here. Ah, there we go. That's what we wanted. And then here's where the checkpoint would be for the boss fight. It's not here. That's what we're working on today. Also, now you may be saying, like, how does this goal even work? I just check a box that says, hey, make the goal work. Oh, okay. And then it just works. Can do. And then it goes back to the demo screen. Same thing happens with Train Yard Tantrum. Now, I might change this part, though. I want to have Saki Momiyama have another song in this game. Because Arven has both acts of Train Yard Tantrum. Aoki has the opening and the boss for Wacky Waterways. And then Philip here, oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like, I'm gonna just take one away and give it to Momiyama, if you don't mind. I'm pretty sure these links still work. Let me just double check. You can't see because it opened Brave, my browser, and yeah, they all work. Okay, great. These need to be here. I need to make sure when people play this, they can find me. That's my biggest concern, is people can play something and be like, oh my gosh, I really like it. But we noticed that when we were at Midwest Gaming Classic, that just because people played it and liked it doesn't mean they're gonna stick around. So I'm gonna try to make them stick around by, like, making it way easier to access that. I gotta redo that art of her too. Oh yeah, let's check out Train Yard Tantrum while we're at it. Man, Train Yard Tantrum looks so empty in comparison. I'm gonna have to add the train in the back. People are like, no way, what do you mean the train? The train of the stable Tantrum. It's actually kind of fun playing this stage after playing Wacky Waterways and going like, huh, interesting. Because, like, in ways it's more finished, but, like, in other ways it's like, damn, Wacky Waterways is kind of, like, crazy good in comparison. Which is fine. Train Yard Tantrum is supposed to be an intro level. Like, it's literally the first level of the game. Whee! Oh, hello there, Arven. Yeah, Train Yard Tantrum's looking a little weak by comparison, which is why one of the days for these mega streams, we're gonna just add a bunch of new models and textures. Like, here's a great example. The cutscene here, it was written a bit weirdly. It was, Scout finds, she finds a woman here, and then it's like, oh my gosh, do you, she contacts Inti immediately, only to find out that, she's like, yeah, I need help with this lady because I think she speaks Spanish. But then Scout notices she's writing a note in English, like pen in hand. It's like, hey, that's English. Oh, haha, there's your keen observation skills. I decided to make it instead so that the boxes, like the box, you can't tell because Scout's right in front of them, but this box is right over there. With almost no detail on them. Not really. If you do the first level of the game last, you kind of also, it's weird. There's a lot of different design philosophies of how you should make a game. And, you can start with the first level last, or you could start with it first. You could do the last level first and make sure you can build off of everything in there. And There's all kinds of different philosophies, really. If you want to have a really good first impression, though, I feel like making the first level first, the first area first, is better because you can keep building on what you have and figuring out what works in a more constructive way. So it's fun. And hey, you're gonna hide this. But anyway, the point I'm getting at is instead Scout sees those boxes stacked in like a very specific way, like someone could hide behind them. They're like, wow, you have some keen observation skills. Yeah, I know. Anyway, skip that. Ah, here we go. Here's another Arven track for the fans out there. This game's fun. It kind of pisses me off that it's so fun. I was actually doing market research a while ago, and I'm kind of like, damn it, this game really is going to be pretty good. I have to really emphasize the action, though. Action games are way more popular right now than platformers in general. So I really got to make sure people go, oh my gosh, it's like Devil May Cry. Yeah, I know! Oh, man, is that fun. You know what's really fun about that, too? When you do this move, when you're like just juggling enemies and you're going really fast, I'm trying to make sure the game is designed properly around just being able to carry them the whole time and not having to worry about what gets in the way. Love that part, too. Yeah, it's going to be nice how much better this game's going to look at Sage, but that's why I really want to make sure I hammer it home that, yes, I can improve. I'm going to let it loop, actually. This is another thing I did. So here's a really funny thing. You guys want to know a really funny thing about this? There's a loop. Anyway, a really funny thing about this game is that, the demo for this, even though it has 2 whole stages in it, versus the original demo in Sage, which was Fresh Forest Act 1, and even then it's only part of Fresh Forest Act 1. This has two whole stages, both acts, and guess what? The file size is 200 megabytes smaller. You may say, now, how the hell is that even possible? Did you know gaming, oh yeah, this is another thing. This boss needs textures. These textures look like ass. Because there aren't any. I gotta make sure my KHC buff is on here still. Okay, you can still hold. I like saying that. Oh no, I'm so far behind! But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, this game is 200 megabytes smaller than the Sage demo from last year because I was able to compress the audio. Is this karma? It's not karma. I literally added it because I'm like, you know, I have a couple buddies that are, how you say, can't mash le key. You actually molested. Whoa! Now, I don't know about that, Chief. Anyway, I'm gonna make this back to windowed here. Ooh! It still has my browser open because I checked to make sure the links work. I think they still work. Here, let me click them. Patreon, Twitter, YouTube. Alright. It's funny in the you might like the section, it has Arven in there. He was in the chat. Hi, Arven. It's not even, well, like, I say that as a joke. It's more like a friendly jest, because, if you guys don't know, the level designer, Redneck, he's colorblind. And that was actually an extremely important factor when, we were doing Necrolepsy, because when he selected something in Necrolepsy, he couldn't tell because the font was like a yellow-orange, but selected it was green. And he couldn't tell those apart. And it's like, oh my gosh, that is insane. And it's so funny, too, because when he brought that up, he was very nonchalant about it because he was talking about the game instead. He's like, oh, yeah, so the game does play really well. There's some pretty good... the boss here is pretty good. The only thing... I just couldn't figure out what I selected. And we're like, huh?! It was so funny. You know what? I'm going to download this. I'm going to get a really good song in the background before we start. Let me see if I can find the actual one. Is this the one? Oh, I just want to make sure. Okay, it is. You can't even hear it. I feel bad because you can't hear it. I'm going to download it in the background. And I have to because it doesn't have an official release. Always support the devs, especially Eclipse Sound Team. If you ever see anything they make, support them. Sorry, it's part of the contract. Part of the contract. Oh shit, maybe it shouldn't be in there. But also, I'm getting this because I know that if I play it, I won't get copyright struck. Fuck is it? So actually, it is funny I mentioned that. I did take a look at some of that. Before I continue, I can just say out front, if you do not have a video monetized, you can play Falcom music. Any game. It doesn't matter what game. Just any game. If you don't have your stream monetized, you can play it. No, they're not in the room. What's funny about Eclipse is that they're all over the fucking world. But not... Ironically, an Eclipse is never around the entire world. But the team itself is all around the world. Really makes you think. There. Download and slap it in there. I actually just want to put it in before we listen to Might and Magic music. I am so glad Ubisoft doesn't care about this franchise anymore. Because... No, Falcom doesn't copyright strike vids, but they would get really upset if you were that guy that came in and said, hey guys, look at me, I'm going to use this video and monetize it, and I don't really have any reason to use it for anything other than, yeah. No, hold on, Hyde, you didn't let me finish. Obviously, if you're using it for, like, a video for, like, talking about Falcom and stuff, they don't care. They're also, like, the only company to give, like, an official statement on it. I don't really know much else, but they don't copyright strike you if you use their music, but they get upset, and I don't want to make them upset. Especially if I have plans. That's right. Someone needs to make Popful Mail too, now don't they? But, what else? Yeah, no, Sega doesn't give a shit either. Ubisoft only gives a shit if it's their newer stuff. If it's their older stuff, they don't care. Like, if I slapped in Rayman 2 music, they're not gonna care. Well, they don't care about Rayman anyway, but... Yeah, Falcom's just the only one that gave an official statement, but they're chill. They're chill. I'm sure they would understand if you accidentally did it or something. I know for sure they don't like it if you use it for political rallies. I remember seeing that and I'm like, really now? You can also use it for non-profits, apparently. I noticed that too, and I'm like, wow, okay. They're nice. They're nice with that, though. But you can't be political. Hi guys, my name's Stoken. I'm running for governor of Wisconsin. It is specific, but I get it. They probably don't want their music associated with some sort of, like, ideology or something. I don't know. It might be something as simple as that. Man, we should probably get to work instead of talking, huh? It's been 30 minutes. Let's do something. And by the way, let's start with my current addiction. I have been non-stop listening to this fucking song. All right, so what's the All right, we'll grab our mirror modifier, slap it over the y-axis, and let's kind of let's try to make this like foot shaped. You know what I mean? I personally think it should be shaped like a foot, but you know, you do you, right? Luckily, since this is already flat. I love that I still don't know much about Blender, but damn it, if that's gonna stop me from using it. As if that would stop me from using it. Okay, we gotta make these longer. And maybe make this go inward too. Try to make it actually foot shaped, you know what I mean? Here, we'll do this, and then... Here, we'll do this. Scale off of the y-axis. There we go. That's looking better. We're going to add more detail as we go here. Right now it's just about getting the main bulk. And you may be asking, why exactly am I doing it in like this way? Why don't I just have this as one complete model? Well, the reason why is because, honestly, when you're designing robot characters, they don't look really good if you try to make it a uniform mesh. And what I mean by that is, like, if I had the legs, like, sticking out of here or something, like, if I could hide these legs for a moment. Like, if I had the legs coming out here and I did this instead, robots don't really bend that way. You get what I mean? By the way, I should rename this to feet. What's this cube? Oh, that's the head. I should probably name it head. And this is the hips. So the point I'm getting at is, no, robots usually don't move like that at all. Because human beings can, like, stretch and deform muscles all the time. But when you have something that has, you know, robot parts and stuff, I mean, you can't really, like, bend steel and put it back. And aluminum is more flexible, but it's not like it's a muscle group, you know what I mean? So it's just better to build a robot as segmented pieces like that. At least that's my design philosophy. I'm sure there's a lot of people who would say, "Well, actually," and then I hit him with a brick. There. What if it's future metal? Ooh, and then it just looks weird anyway. I don't want to debate that. Actually, what am I doing? I have a really good idea here. Hold on. I'm gonna onion skin that. And I wonder if I could do this right. Because if I get rid of these faces and group them here instead, and have some quads. Now that makes a backside. Oh, sick. That actually looks sick. Fantastic. I'm going to do something like that here. Because I want to make sure that, like, it looks like this is, like, holding the leg. And then, hold on. Let me move this around. And onion skinning is getting in my way. There we go. So we'll do this. I'm going to have these. Move them up a bit. And I'm going to angle them out like so. And the reason why I'm doing that is because these are supposed to be the jet boosters. So I'm going to have little jets come out of it right here to make it move on the ground. We can just slide that bevel in. 0.02. Make sure it's just pretty mathematically tame. Nice! And it actually kind of looks like there's like something built on there. That looks pretty good. We're just going to do a couple changes here, though. Oh, shit. What's going on here? Huh, that's weird. It still kind of looks like it's like a quadrilateral or something here. Let's delete that. Put a face here. Just see. Ah, that's why. Okay. Here's what we'll do. We are going to magnetize. I'm going to magnetize that to the vertex. Hold on. Let's do... No. There. No, it should have space. Well, I'm glad I looked at that first. I didn't want to be that weird guy. There. Now we can have separate triangles. I think that's what the issue was. Because I don't think these were, Yeah, look at that. That looks ugly. What if I triangulate? Oh, it does exactly what I was going to do anyway. Well, almost. I wanted this to stay a quad. So I'm going to fix that and make it a quad. Like I'm talking like, oh yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Oh yeah, I'm going to make that a quad. You know, the quad. The quad. Here. I'm just going to try to make it so that this is a little bit less ambiguous here. What if I did this and ripped these down like so? Ooh, that looks nice. Good. Yeah, no, that could work. Man, I wish this game was better. My Magic 7, yeah. It's not a bad game, but I will say the people that fillet this game are nuts. It's just... You know how... Okay, so fun fact. If you've ever met a like a gamer tuber guy, like, oh hey, it's me, I'm the Saturn gamer or whatever, you know, someone like of that quality. You know how like if they ever talk about some games, you can tell they were gassing it up because they were there when it came out. I think a fantastic example is Revenge of Shinobi. Revenge of Shinobi is a decent game. That's it. It's not as good as people say it is. But these YouTubers, they will gas you up about it and be like, "Oh, no, it's the best. There's literally no better game than it." And it's like, "No, there's a lot better than it actually." Dare I even say there's a ton better than it. Yeah, we're gonna make our guy look a little bit more afoot. Something is afoot. Here, let's do it with this side too. Do it there. Okay. And point that out a bit too. Nice. Okay, now we got some shoesies. Got some J's on this guy. I'll put these back, but then let's make these go back a bit further, and we will do this to do something like that. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. We got some polygons on our guy. Yeah, that's fun. Actually, how many polygons is this guy? Okay, 1600. That's not bad. You can't tell because this is in the way. Okay, you can't tell because it's really tiny. Let me just, there you go. There you go, guys. See, there it is. We got 1600 faces and 3,000 tries. Great. What we're going to do is we're going to make the little bustard things at the end and the claws that would go with it. And should be set otherwise. I might redesign these while I'm at it too. Something's fishy. Anyway, the point is, Might and Magic 7 gets a lot of gas, but it's like, yeah, no. It's like, yeah, nah. It's still a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's just people really pretend it was better than it actually was, and then you play it and you're like, shit, what? And it's kind of funny too, because I am not the age of like what would be an average Might and Magic fan. Might and Magic is this is fucking awful. What? This needs to be triangulated. What the hell? Oh god, that explains why this looks like a weird shitty polygon. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me Oh, yeah, I see what the issue is now. Whoa, hello. Wrong direction there. If we triangulate it here... Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted. We'll have to triangulate this one, too. I love this tool. The triangulate tool, oh my gosh, so helpful. Definitely, like, the most helpful tool I've ever used in Blender. I want to keep this pointy, though. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, no. I'm trying to think of, like, more games people gas up, and I'm just like, are you sure? It's like, brother, are you sure? I'm trying to... I've really tried to think, because there's not too many games that people, like, do that with anymore. It's more like older games where people are like, oh my god, this is the greatest game ever made, and then you play it and you're like, what? Like, oh, shit, you know, I'm trying to think of more. I can't. I genuinely... Like, Might and Magic 7 and Revenge of Shinobi are the only ones that come to mind. Wait! Daggerfall. Daggerfall is not as good as people say it is. Yeah, that is... Whew! Wow! That is a mess. If y'all ever play Daggerfall, good luck. That's all I'm gonna say is, good luck. Cause, wow, okay, sheesh, oh boy. Where to even start with Daggerfall? So, here's the issue with Daggerfall is, conceptually, amazing. The idea of, hey, let's have an open world, and it's gonna look like it's kind of lived in. Like, we're gonna make it, like, have this really grand scale, and we're gonna make it have some awesome... Oh, there we go. Some awesome world building to it. Okay, that sounds pretty good. You know, no debate. I think that would be really awesome, and I'm kind of liking what I'm kind of picking up what you're putting down here. It's like, okay, and so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Hold on. It's like, all right, so we got that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna ruin it, and you're like, what? So, the thing with Daggerfall is that Daggerfall is a fucking buggy atrocity. To put it bluntly, it is a terrible atrocity of bugs. Everything in the game is random. And you will understand why that's an issue very quickly when you play it. It's, oh god, man. I feel so bad because the guy that basically was like John Elder Scrolls passed away recently, Julian Lefay. But I like the ideas. You know, I like the ideas. That's it. It's kind of unfortunate to say, but Todd Howard was in the right about making, like, kind of making it more like a playground. Because when you do that, you can actually design the game. And when you design the game, guess what? It's kind of fun. And honestly, I've noticed that usually if you have like a randomly generated game, you have to have something to it that isn't random that you can say, oh my gosh, I'm having a great time. Like, whether that be builds, whether that be how it's structured. Like roguelikes are popular, and they're popular for a good reason. I've been actually researching them because I do want Scouter to have like a roguelike mode in it, or some kind of mode that's like a what's the word? Just some kind of mode where you can like randomly play levels infinitely until it gets like extremely hard, and eventually you just die instantly in one hit. I don't want to do that. I don't want to make a boss that fires her from her job. I think that would make me sad, especially in this economy. Well, I'm sure in Scouter's time the economy is a lot better. Yeah, I just realized this guy has such tiny legs, but oh my gosh, it's so funny. I want to see if I can I wonder if I can set origin to geometry. No, that gets rid of it. I just wanted to rotate this, but it's going to rotate off of that axis. I just wanted to see how long these arms are, because these are going to be long arms. This dude's built like a gorilla. I like that. It's just, he's built like a gorilla. Maybe I could make these shorter. I mean, that's fine. I could make it shorter. I don't mind. Why? Ooh, how about instead I take this? No, scale Y. What do you mean these weren't connected? What? What? Oh, shit. Merge. What? Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. I've never even seen anything like that before. Anyway, scale Y. Oh, that disconnected it anyway. What? Why did it Huh? It re-disconnected? When you do that, it disconnects it. Oh my gosh. That's nuts. Okay. Shit. What could I do? Well, I could grab all of these, and I can't do a ring thing on the end, of course. Okay. Okay. Alright, great. I guess I'll do it this way. And just move it 0.1 units that way. And then, yeah, I'm gonna have to move this a bit. Yeah, like 0.05. There, okay. That doesn't look as bad. Now we don't have gorilla proportions here. Which is a shame, because that would have been fun, but whatever. We're going to do this to make it look like this is at least bolted on in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Yeah, no, that could work. Yeah, no, that could work. We're just going to do the UVs, and I'm going to have, like, very basic textures. Take a look at some of this guy here, just to make sure that like I have some pretty good mapping for the boss that turns you black or Chinese. Now what would that do? See, maybe this would be bigger. Could it look good if it's bigger? Actually it does. It does look better when it's bigger. Okay. Yeah, screw it. Okay. Yeah, that could work. We had a couple more lines for deviation on this. Triangulate this. That couldn't hurt. Okay, we're gonna subdivide that. And then we're going to triangulate all the faces around this. So I don't have to do any bullshit later. I'm going to do a little bit of this. Trying to see if I can make this... It's like this is for sure going to be the centerpiece. And then... It's a shame that that damn Crossworlds open beta was released. It's like, shit, man, I would have loved to play that. Alright, now with those claws, I'm actually unsure how I could go about these. Because the claws for sure are going to have, like, deformed armatures and stuff. I can't just make them segmented pieces, so I'm going to have to, like, stylize them to make it look like it's, not that. But I do know it should be, two fingers and a thumb, at least. So let me just see how my hand looks. And I point it out like that. Okay, I can do it that way. Sonic's so much fun, should marry it. That's the issue. I'm not playing it. I want to, but I gotta do this stuff for Sage. That's why it's messed up, man. Okay, what is this? Oh yeah, forearm. Leg, thighs. Gotta label these here. Feet. Oh no, these should be shins. There we go. And then this can be feet. Body top, hips, head, forearm, hips, shins, sphere. Not sphere. How about upper arm? Much better. Might not hurt to like label things once in a while. You know what I mean? All right, now we're gonna do another cuboid here. And then we're going to make our modifier for mirroring. Boom. Okay. Now, let's shrink this guy down, because, like, damn. This is a big cube. Should have made it a little smaller. Yeah, I'll make it 0.1. 0.1 all around. You know, that reminds me, I had an insane dream. I went to Hawaii. But, like, I went to, like... Hawaii because of like a thing, not because of like what's a good way to explain it? I basically went to Hawaii because I don't know, I guess I was in a timeline where like things just got easier for flights, and like literally, I kid you not, the premise was it was Evo, a friend of mine forgot something, so we just flew back to Hawaii. And yes, it was my friend that lives in Hawaii that forgot something. So we just did. We just went to Hawaii. Not as like a joke or like we just went. Like, yeah, it's easy. We can just go to Hawaii now. Why did I do that? There we go. It was a weird dream. I didn't hate it. I just... Wow, that's a weird dream. I'm trying to remember, I'm trying to remember how the joints work with fingers. Because by all accounts... Actually, I wonder if I could extrude along normals. Oh, that looks sick as hell, though? Hold on. I want to do that, but let's do one more, like, deviation thing right here. I'll just do that and make it 0.01. And it didn't work because I did that. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, now let's do it this way. I want to see what this looks like when I extrude along normals and sink it in a bit. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, what? That didn't make a separate thing. Why didn't that... Okay, knife tool. Screw you. Knife tool. Knife tool. Knife tool. Yes. Huh? What the fuck? Why can't I cut from there? What the fuck? Is this thing insane? Alright, Blender. We're gonna play it by your rules, I guess. Which is, screw you! Wait, what? Look at some of these, edges. What? Wait, what's this second edge here? I can just delete it all. Why can't I just delete it? Huh? Where did this come from? What is this edge? I don't know. Okay. Hey, let's... What? What the hell is going on here? I just wanted to split this up. What? How is it? What? Okay, whatever. I'll find out when I do this. Wait, I just thought of something. Just making sure these bastards are all pointing the right direction. Okay. Extrude along normals. Shrink it in. And it's stupid. I didn't want it to be, but I guess it is. Alright, I don't know what edge this is, but it's going away. Okay. Line up with that. Okay, great. Now, I'm going to do this. Okay. Now that's what I wanted. That looks awesome. That looks nice and sick. I like this. I like this a lot. Scale X. Crunk it in a little. What the... Oh, you know what? I think I know what the issue is. Merge by distance. Ta-da! No more fucking weird edge there. I'll just give it a little bit of a tip. And that looks kind of awesome. How about that? Make this a little bit bigger in the back here. And we should have a finger. And we do! Look at that. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make it so that this finger is like kind of pointing out of the void. Like it's just kind of like in the void of the hand. I don't really want it to go much like I don't want this thing to have a wrist. I want it to just have fingers coming out of its forearm. All right, so let's name this here, finger pointer. I'm going to copy it, paste it, move it back. Oh, look, I got finger ring. Holy crap, I got a kid named Finger now. Walter. Walter, you shouldn't have done that, Walter. And now I'm going to take this and rotate it. Like so. Put it like right there. I'm trying to think of like how a good thumb orientation would work. Because it should be rotated 90 degrees. But maybe like... I don't know. You know, I'm also thinking because this is a robot, I do it like this. And have it like that. I think, oh man, that actually does look sick. I'm going to keep it that way. Oh, mamma mia, that looks awesome. Hell yeah, brother. So now when it grabs stuff, it's like, it like takes its fingers and puts it across like that, which is great. Because this fella is going to have a staff just like Scout. Okay, I think we got everything made here. How does it look rendered? Oh, right. We don't have UVs or material yet. Well, it's time to make that. So here's what we'll do. We'll basically just mark a whole seam right here. The middle is probably a good spot for marking seams. Same with, I might have to turn on onion skinning. That actually made it slightly worse. Okay. Mark seam. Same here. Gonna mark the seam. Oh my gosh, I'm in its arm. Ugh. There. Mark seam. Okay, almost. Mark a seam here. It's not gonna look good when we wrap it though. I can tell, especially with just this part in general. Let's actually look at the UV editing for it. If we took this, unwrap, oh man, that looks terrible. Okay, let's do it this way, where I mark a halvesy point right here. I had a feeling that was not going to look good. Alright. Oh, you know what? Might be better to have the halvesy point go all the way up to this. Mark seam. Alright, now let's give her a go. That's better, I guess. What is this? Oh crap, what was that command? There's like, crap, I don't remember what it is in UV. Is it select? Damn it, I don't actually remember. Give me a sec to look that up. Oh, right, it was like a button. Where's that button? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. I can figure out what the heck these are. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now here's the real problem. These. Okay, we'll have to split you up right here at the bare minimum. This is a good song. It's a good song. What can I say? Good song. Good song. Pat on the back. Good song. Okay. Okay, that's slightly better. I still have an issue with this. You've got to be kidding me. But if I did mark a thing here, it would be separate. I just I don't like it that way though. The issue is I still want this to be uniform enough that if I were to map this out, it wouldn't be as silly, I guess. I don't really know how a way to describe this. Maybe if I did it here instead. Mark seam. Thing with unwrapping is it's kind of like, how do you open a can of worms properly? I don't really think there's any other way to describe it other than that. How do you open a bag of worms? Huh. Okay, that's better. We're getting somewhere now. I just don't want this to be, like, completely separated. Because I want the UVs to actually be able to match. Which is why I'm worried that when I do this, it's going to look like crap. Yep, I knew it. I don't want it separate like this. I can get rid of this seam then. Okay. Yeah, no, that should be okay. For the armor, that should be okay. Were mentioned. Okay, just had to be sure Malambo was still in chat. Let's... This has to be a separate object, because I'm trying to make sure that this is a, like a separate thing anyway. Just may as well fucking mark a seam here. Okay, this is all gonna be hidden stuff anyway. This bottom area. Well, mostly. That's gonna be its neck. The neck for this thing. Mark seam. Okay. Alright, let's see how this looks unwrapped. That actually looks okay. Yeah, no real complaints for me. Okay, yeah, no, that looks all right. Okay, this guy. Check this shit out. Mark seam. And we did it. There it is. Okay, maybe it could look a little better. Like, we do this. Unwrap. It looks like a guy shrugging. Whoops. But, yeah, no, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, I would obviously rotate it like this. So, it's something to consider. Now, same thing with this fucker. So we're going to have a marked seam right here. Except I'm going to get rid of it in the dark areas, because these are going to be different material anyway. So we'll mark a seam here. Maybe instead... Maybe just a seam here. And then... We'll do this, do that. Mark a seam there. Mark a seam here. And let's unwrap that. Oh! That's actually really good. Cool. Okay, great. Okay, this is going to be a tricky one, especially because all three of these are the same model, basically. So let's see. So first we're going to mark a seam there. Yeah, this is so boring, and everyone hates doing UV mapping, apparently. I don't know, I find it kind of fun. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm making my thing come to life. It's kind of cool. We'll have a marked seam right here, too, because that... This guy says I don't mind it, like he's John 3D Modeler. No, I'm glad you don't find it boring. Let's do this for a seam here. I'll mark a seam there. Alright, let's take a look-see at this one. That's alright. This might be for the middle. Yeah, no, that's no, that should work. Yeah, no, is this the centerpiece part? Yeah, no. Oh, look at that. Turned out okay. Wow, okay, yeah, sick. All right, I just have to repeat this model 3 times. Then think about that before duplicating it. Or I do this the smarter way. Oh no, where'd they go? Oh no, oh no. Where could they have possibly gone? Not an excuse for me to make sure that this is also lined up properly, too. Oops. Bro joined the Yakuza. You know, it's really funny. Oh my gosh, look at those UVs. They're the same. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yeah, but what if I copied again? Oh, here we go again. Nice. And now we rotate our guy. Hey, wait, what? Okay, just making sure this was right. Hey, let's do all of this and highlight all of it. Thank you. What if we rotate it 180 degrees? Oh my gosh. That was funny. Like, if only I didn't have to repeat that 3 times. Wait, I don't! Sick. Okay, so it looks like we got the head, we got the upper arm, the forearm, and his fingers mapped out. Now it's time for the torso. First, mark a seam there. Next, just make sure this shit actually breaks off, I guess. This is gonna be a separate thing, so mark a seam here. This is also a separate thing. I'm gonna be using the fabled black spot. Mark a seam there. We're gonna mark a seam here. Then we're gonna mark a seam here. And that should be good, if anything. That we got this. It's connected here. Cool. It's a mirror too. I could just flip this over. Nice. I didn't realize I mirrored this perfectly like that. That's a little offhand, but okay. No, that's fine. All right. Let's do this one again. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Mark seam. Unwrap. Ta-da! Another guy shrugging. All right, this one's gonna get a little tricky. Oh God, what is this? Really? I didn't think to split that off, huh? There we go. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna do this. So it looks like it at least has a knee. I want it to have a knee. The knee, if you will. I don't know why, but I had a funny thought about something that happened like a little bit ago. Malambo's gonna remember this because I was thinking about him. There was a server we were in, and we had a tournament for JoJo Heritage for the Future, right? Long story short, I won, but I just remembered that with Malambo, he got 3rd place, and at the end, he just was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. And that was really funny. It was just like a, oh my gosh, I forgot how funny that was. Like, oh yeah, he didn't know what he was doing. He still doesn't. You heard it here first, folks. He still doesn't. I triangulate these faces. They piss me off untriangulated. There we go. Okay. All right, good. Good, good, good. I just wanted to make sure that, like, this section looked okay. Oh, hello. Not that. This is a banger. Sorry, fellas. This is kind of a banger, if you will. I gotta get rid of your feet. Get your feet out of here! Get your stinky, smelly, garbage feet out of here! You know, I wonder how that looks. Oh, it actually looks nice. Okay, screw it. We'll do it like that then. Wondering if I should make his feet like Mega Man or make his feet more like... Because this is Mega Man style. I want to see how that looks. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, screw it. That's fine. I think that looks nice. Nicer. Not gonna pretend it looks better than it actually does, but, you know, topic for another video. Video? Video? Oh, that does remind me. I finally figured out what I'm gonna do for a Mighty Obstacle video. I'm gonna work on that between the stuff for Sage, cause man, I gotta get this done. It's great too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really worried about getting this boss done. There's gonna be a lot of animations I'm gonna have to do with it, and they are kind of scaring me on how I want to go about it. Hey, what the hell is this? You too. What are you doing, brother? There we go. But yeah, no, I am kind of worried because it's like, this is a little daunting to get done for the last bit, because it's not like the Atomic Destroyer boss, which is piss easy, for lack of a better term. Yeah, I knew something fishy. What is this? What is this? I want to find out where this line is. It's attached to something on here. Ah! I didn't even see that. Okay. That's better. That'll work. Ooh, yeah, that'll work fine. Let's see if there's anything else I should really do with this before I say done, because I don't know. Something about this doesn't rub me the right way. Maybe if I flatten this here. It does look better, but let's try taking this over here. Let's make it look more like a knee guard. Okay, yeah, that is a bit better. Let me change the seams here. To unsubdivide? I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, a bit too far forward as well. Yeah, okay, hold on. Ooh, hello. Yeah, you're right. This is too much. Too much in this direction, that is. Okay, I should probably grab the faces instead. Ooh, there we go. I don't know what this guy is doing over here, but should be like right there. How about that, huh? Okay, that looks better. Yeah, I think it's just not like thin enough. I don't know. Something's still rubbing me the wrong way with this. Well, you know what? Let's make the feet first, and then I'll probably be able to figure it out. First thing I'm gonna do is add a little line right there. I like how all of these are like. I like how all of these UV presets have been crosses. Like, oh, thanks. I mean, sure, I'm not against that. It's just, okay. Crosses. Why not? Yep, Jesus Christ, he's in this. He's in there. There he is. I talk like Donald Trump. And there he is, Jesus Christ. He finally made it. Oh, heavens be praised. I'm so happy to see you. Big fan, big fan. Yeah, it kind of does look like an egg pawn. Get him the hell out of here. Don't give him his jacket. Let him freeze in the cold. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, no, that's fine. The foot turned out great though. That looks good. Yeah, no, the foot's good. Might want to I want to do a little bit of this. Actually, I think the foot is a little on the long side. Let me grab all of its faces here. Here, let's do it this way. Okay, that didn't grab all of them, but hey, grab some. I'm gonna grab all of this. This whole thing needs to go back. That's just too far out. Oh, much better. Yeah, okay, that is better. He had big feet. I say he as if this is like a person. This is my guy. Woo! Okay, that's better. Oh, wow. That is way better. Wow, okay. I didn't move these guys now. Alright, let's move these fellas back a bit. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, the UVs don't look too bad now, just whenever you map them. Look the same. Yippee! Okay. Alright, good. This guy is as intense as Scout's new model would be. Nice. That's okay with me. I don't want this game to look too, what's the word? Graphically unwell? If you would. Actually, this should probably be a little bit more in... Not Z scale on the x-axis. There we go. And maybe a 0.9. That's better. And you guys too. Okay. Hey, whatever works, right? Does look like an egg pawn. What else could I do to maybe make it look a little better? Okay. Yeah, I'm done UV mapping, aren't I? Oh yeah, I guess I am. Well, here's what we got to do now. We got to select every single one of these. Select it all. Unwrap. Wow. That is quite the UV map. But, I have to do a couple things here. First, let's average the island scale, and now we'll repack them. Okay. Okay, great. Couple issues with the chest here, though, I'm noticing. These are the, oh. Huh. And what's this? Yeah, thanks. Here. Oh, okay, so there's the arm. What's this? I'm trying to find all the parts that would be, like, the right color. Okay, so this would be, that's the foot. Yeah, basically, even though I have this packed, I usually try to get this to be what would be the same color. In fact, let's do that quick. First things first. You may say, what the hell are you doing? I'm taking a pic. I'm going to put this here for the leg. And then the arm texture. Because they're going to be the same. Well, I could highlight both of them. Here, let's put these into groups of what would be the right color. This... Okay, this will be the black. This will be the metal. I'm trying to remember what I had for the default color for the System 16 Buster. Oh, I mean System 24. By the way, all the bosses made by a specific person are named after Sega consoles. Now you all know. Haha. Isn't that crazy? Wow. So anything that's black, I should probably put here. This is the head, which is going to probably be the same color as the armor. This is for sure going to be the same color as the armor. These are all, yeah, those are all going to be black. There's a master system somewhere. No, not that. Not to get you too excited. That's going to be green. I better put that down here. This I know for sure is going to be gray, but I don't know where to put that. This is going to be dark gray, so it's going to be its own color. Wow, this did a good job averaging it. Problem is I'm an asshole, and I don't want it there. Oh, that's a jet booster thing, so that's going to be black. 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 This is definitely going to be black. I can already tell that's for the legs. Watch, watch, watch. Oh, look who was right. This is probably the, yep, the leg. The leg. Man, this is like the best song in Might and Magic. Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm right, but you know. Okay, that's the ass. That's its ass. Its little butt. Little cheeky butt. What are these? Oh, yeah. Black. You're gonna be here. You'll see why it's gonna be super hyper specific like this. This is the foot, which is gonna be the same color as the armor. I still don't know what I'm gonna make the armor color, so I'm gonna experiment with it. And then this is the oh, the underside. Black. Alright. Okay. Okay, good. Now, I take all these, move them here. Dude, this game series has such good music. Okay. That is an eye. The eye's going to be a different color. We're going to mess around with some of these before we put them back. The legs are going to be dark gray. I know that. The eye, I'm going to leave some room to fold it over on the other side, because I think I'm going to make sure the texture for that is asymmetrical, but everything else isn't. See a red door and I want it painted black. The no, like a good example with the boss is going back to that. The first boss you find from this group is the oh geez, what was its name? The first boss you fight is the System 16. The second one you fight is the System 32. And then this one is, I have this in here twice, that's how much I like this song. And this one is System 24. And for those of you that don't know what System 24 is, System 24 was the, what's a good way to this? It's, I'm trying to remember specifically, because it's a System 16, but they basically made it cheaper to make. It's like that. Okay, getting a little interior here. This shit is annoying. I gotta figure... I might rewrap this, because I don't have room anymore. Okay, I'm gonna rewrap it. Something's just wrong inherently with this, and I can't figure out what. Is it because of this little bit at the bottom? I have it split right here. I don't have it split up at this point. Primary reason is because it's, you know, still supposed to be a uniform piece of armor. I guess you could say it's a mass production model. The thing is, these robots actually don't have any like ID tag to them, so there's no identification as to what these robots are. And you spend the game figuring out who did it. Who is this? Shit. Damn it! I really did run out of room trying to organize this. Which is weird because I just did averaging islands. But yeah, no, this guy's torso, man. I really don't know how to map it. It's hard. It's hard to figure it out because it's like, fuck, you know? How do you map something like that properly? The only thing I can think of is the weave trick here. Maybe I should do that. Oh god, here we go again. Oh! Oh wow, look at this one now. That's a lot better. Huh. Alright, yeah, no, okay. Yeah, no, this could work. I don't have to do it on this side because I just cut it right there. Oh, maybe I could cut here. Yeah, I'll add a cut there. Now it's going to remap and it's going to be everywhere. Everything's completely different. Great. Uh-oh. Never mind. It shouldn't have been done that. Clear that seam. I just don't want these to overlap too much. I mean, we already have some overlap here. It's whatever, but I don't want to do it too much. It's called dark. Calm down, Lippers. It's called dark humor. All right. Okay. Now, what I just want to do is just make sure that some of this is where it should be, which is like, you know, close by each other. Like this eye, the eye should not be here. I'm going to put it up here. I know the eye is going to be green. This is going to be the same color as... Okay, what about this? That is going to be black. I like where this is all right here. Like these three, perfect spots. We're just going to have to organize some of the other stuff here. Like what is this on here? This is the underside of the foot, so that's going to be black. So I'll just make that the black corner, I guess, for the time being. And that is a torso, which means it's going to be red. This is going to be red. Was it the underside? Oh, it's the underside. Never mind. That's not going to be red at all. That's going to be red. This. What was this? That's the torso part. That's not necessarily going to be black. Here, I'll put you up here. It's these shits that are the worst. Taking up all that damn room for no reason. This is the head, which I'm going to move down here. What's this? Oh, yeah, that's going to be black. Maybe I could fit this here. Oh, wait, I can. I can fit it here, but I'm going to rotate it. See? Now we're thinking with, I don't know. We're thinking. I hope. I hope someone's thinking, because it sure as hell hasn't been me lately. Calm down, liberal. I'm still thinking about that. Jokes like that are so funny, man. It's called dark humor. Okay. I just want the foot by the fellas, you know what I mean? I want the foot by the fruit. Fruit by the foot. The hash bringing, the hash slinging. I just kind of want everything by each other, you know what I mean, color-wise? Okay, so let's slap you here. Then we'll slap you here. I'm going to rotate you a bit. So you're like right there. Yeah, okay, good. Almost there, it looks like. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I got an idea. These fellas, I can tell her they need to be in the black category. You need to move. I need to make room for you. And one of you two can go in here. And then this one can go right here. Ooh, decent UV map, it looks like. And we're almost set here. The foot, since that's a unique color, is going to go here. Now this, and here, I'm going to rotate this. Okay, I'm not going to rotate that. It takes up more room. This, I am going to rotate. Because even though it will take up more room, it won't take up as much room, it looks like, if I do... I don't like doing this, but... There you go. Oh, look, I suddenly have room now. Isn't that weird? Okay. And now I'm going to just try to take these fellas, move it away from Pippi Longstocking over here. Actually, this is probably going to be the same color as these fellas, so I'm going to put it over here. This song's really good too in Might and Magic. All right, great. Okay, cool. Now, let's texture paint this ass. You may say texture paint this ass. Oh yes, the whole ass. Now here's what we're gonna do, which is be evil. Red. I don't know. Let's see what red looks like. Oh my gosh, we're missing the material. You stupid fucking idiot. The guy. I can't name it that. Yeah, I'll just name it System UV. Maybe I should name it System Series, so I don't think it's something weird. Whoa. Hold on. This guy's been thinking lately. What do you got here? Subliminal? Phenomena. Do. Alright. Image save. I want to save this quick. System series. All right, cool. I'll just save that. Okay, great. Material. You use. Oh, this is gonna be weird. You guys are gonna see some weird shit. It's gonna be great. Watch this. As soon as I turn this on, it's gonna be invisible. Oh my god! There it is. Yeah, no, yeah, texture paint's weird. Go into object mode and then switch back to texture paint. Brother. Well, we're gonna try red first and take a look, because I honestly might just make it gray. What if I made it green like the system... Hold on. What is the system board color? Because I remember Sega did something with it. Because I think... Ooh. Let me take a look at the board here. I'm using my eyeballs to observe it. I'm going to look at the system boards quick. Okay, so when did 24 and 32 come out? I want to look at them quick. Because 32 came out before 24. Oh, wait, no, really? 24 came out first? Okay, fuck, I guess this is the System 32. That's it? The System 24 just... okay. How silly of me. I actually thought the 32 came out first and then 24 was the cheap one. But no, they made System 24 and that was to make it... it was just to make the System 16 look better, but not make a new game with it. Oh man, Bonanza Bros uses it? Hell yeah, that game's awesome if you guys haven't played it. That's a really good one for the 24. 32 is like That's the one where they have a lot more sprite scaling stuff in it, like yeah, Radmobile, Golden Axe, Revenge of Death Adder, Sega Sonic, Arabian Fight. Oh, that game sucks. Arabian Fight is so bad. Do not play that. I think that's like the only Sega AM2 game that sucks ass. It's literally the only one. Every other Sega AM2 game is great. It's just not Arabian. Not that one. Arabian Fight is ass balls through a bendy straw. So anyway, I know that the board is green, so I might make it like a desaturated green. Maybe make it look like military. That would be fun. That's an idea. Alright. This one, though, I know for sure is supposed to be like a bright red. Where's the paint tool bucket? So I'm gonna... Can I save this color? Yeah, thanks. Here's your new palette. Alright. Now we're gonna make this like a... There we go. Boop! Ooh. Oh my. Let's try a little brighter. That looks better. I just want to give it basic colors for the time being. So add it there. Object mode, that. Texture paint. Oh god, I have to put a material on it. Oh. Oh good. I made the trim what I wanted it to be, which is that silver color. Sick. Oh wait, I could do that with some of the other stuff, but we'll get to that once I make all the objects have color quick. Oh god, it's invisible. Ah! Where's the thing here? There we go. Red. 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 Yes, red. Oh yeah, baby, that's red. I read it. I read it and I read it. You know, I just realized something. I don't think I selected the claws. Huh. Well, let's get to that when we get to it, right? I have room, so I'm not too worried. But oh no, I forgot. Oh look, there you guys go. Is that what you wanted? There you go. I don't think I did select the claws. Let's get this first, and then we'll do that. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Yeah, he does look like Omega. Alright, let's take a look at the claw here. I did not select it. Uh-oh. Okay, well, there's an easy way to do this. Just hold on to your horses. I'm going to select all three. UV unwrap. I got a better idea. We got all three right here, right? Hold on. Image, open, SimSeries UV, and I didn't save it. Why did everything go away? Oh, shit. Everything went away. I tabbed off and it just deleted everything. That's annoying. But at least it's easy to fix, right? Wow, okay. Yeah, oops. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, let me save that quick, since I have to do that every single damn frame, I guess. Okay, just gotta make sure. Gotta make sure it's saved. Fucking dumb fuck. That doesn't even make sense. I just tabbed over. Why would it just suddenly nullify itself? Stupid ass. Oh, well, fuck you for tabbing over. Fuck you! Okay, let me make sure I save it, just to make sure, guys. My God. How obnoxious. Oops, wrong color. That's kind of why I like that gray, though. We're gonna experiment with it and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's keeping me on my toes, bros. Hey, at least what I was doing wasn't, like, crazy difficult. You know, this could have been a lot worse. Like, I'm literally just hitting the plus button on shit. Oh, no. Ah. Actually, I'm gonna fix something quick. Well, I hope I can. Let me just save just to make sure I can. This shit looks like it reaches a bit too over, so we're gonna move it over here. That's better. Okay. Let me just make sure I save, you, just in case. Oh my God. Yes, I am a bit salty about that. You'll have to forgive me. Forgive my salt. And while we're at it, forgive my pepper. Forgive my pepper, brother HH. Man, rest in peace, dude. I was not prepared for the Hulkamania. The resting of Hulkamania. Alright, let me just save, just to make sure. It's already a little annoying having to switch between everything, but sure, whatever. We'll make it even more annoying. I don't care. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Am I right? There's so much red that I have to just quickly make black later. It's gonna be great. Alright, next object. Texture paint. Ta-da, red. Okay. Oh yeah, and I can just do this on this side. Boop! Oh, now I'm not red. And now that I'm back to where I was, let's grab these fingies. We're gonna grab those little fingers. We're gonna get those little fingers. Come here, you little guys. Come here, you little guys. Now grab your UVs. I've grabbed your UVs. I want to use them. I'm gonna put them somewhere. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put them somewhere. Yes, I am. It's like I'm talking to a dog. Yes, I am. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. I'm taking them from you, and I'm throwing them in the garbage. Okay, I gotta select all of that. Okay, that's all. Good. Great. You can put that in the black section. Okay, good. 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 Alright. Okay, let's go to texture paint quick. Oh, I don't have material. I don't have the material. Yes, you do, you dumbass. You dumb fart. You poop sucker. You got a material. It came free with your Xbox. I have material. Where's my material? It's right here! And look it, I actually don't have to texture paint that. That's right, because all of them are in the same spot. Ta-da! Oh no, I don't have a material. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Wow. You know, I just realized something. We gotta update our to-do list here. Technically, we're done with the UV, but I'm just gonna make sure of some stuff before I do that. I want to put solid colors for the time being. So, let's go back to object mode. Actually, here. Let's go here quick. Where's the palettes? Oh, I'm in edit mode. Where's palette? Palette. 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 Texture paint. Fucker. Here. Black. The black. Ta-da. Ooh, doesn't that look cool? That looks awesome. Alright, next. This shit should be black. Yeah, I guess that. Anything else that should be black? Oh yeah, that. Oops! Actually, that looks kind of sick. Hold on, that might be sick. Here, give me a sec. Okay, that is a really big brush. Let's not do it that size. Let's do. There we go. A little bit like that right there. So it can't interact with that. There we go. Get out of there. Okay. What else? Oh, what else? That actually does look nicer though. Oh yeah, the bottom of the foot. Dark gray. A dark Graylian. There. Bottom of the foot. And the eye is now gray. When it shouldn't be. I want that to be green. That has to be green. It's in my blood. It has to be green. Let's make green. That is way too saturated. There we go. Just gonna... Ta-da! I said ta-da! Alright. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now that we have this all kind of like at least basically set up, I'm going to change a couple things here. This the specular lighting is pissing me off. I don't like that it has a specular to it. I don't like how shiny you are. I don't like how metallic. I should probably turn up a little. Like that 0.1. Like the roughness like 0.9. Just don't want it to be too shiny. But granted, this is Blender default. This is how it should look. Yeah, that looks better. Because specular is what makes it like this. And it's like, ugh. What? No! No, not that one. Hey, Might Magic 9 music. I hate this game. However, the metallic. Oh, baby. What? Yeah, metallic, we're going to make that 0.5. Ooh, yes. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, great. Now, yeah, I'm looking at this and I actually don't like the red anymore. So it won't be red anymore. I'm worried though if I do this. Oh, okay. I don't want it to be green though. I don't like green either. What I want to try to do is something like desaturated. Ooh. 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 Maybe like a desaturated orange, so like a brown. Hey, not the fingers. Oh my god. Now it looks like oh god, what's that Zaku called? The brown one. It looks like that. Maybe like this. Brown Ku. Ooh, that looks kind of evil, actually. I kind of like that. I'd probably make it like a desert camo color, if anything, but... Oh, wow, that looks nice. Let's try messing around with the desert-esque idea a bit more. Stop it! That does, I gotta say, I kind of like it. What if I made it more like a red-brown, though? Oh! It's Diarrhea Robot. Let's go! Alright, let's, desaturate it a bit. Like right there. Let's see what this looks like. Oh! I like that the eye is staying green. I think that makes this more fun. In all honesty, let's try with like a silverish look to it. Okay, let's try that, but like a little less. Oh, hey. Hold on, are we in? I turned him into Onua. It's Onua. Look, it is. That's my guy. That's Onua. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Oh. The hell? It's him. It's him. Is there a way to like copy things onto your stream? Oh, you can. There he is. That's him. Why did it copy it like that? That's weird. It's him. You can. There he is. It's Onua. Oh my gosh. You know what though? Let's take some cues from him. Nah, he's not brown anymore. I'm just making Onua. Screw it. I have decided he will become Onua. What are you gonna do with the System 16 board? Oh, just make it Onua. Huh? Here, I wonder. I'm gonna make this like really dark and use that for the dark spots and just see how it looks. Oh, it looks like crap. Okay, well, he's not gonna be, he'll be like this instead. And then I'm gonna make this darker too. Oh my god, it really is just Onua. This is awesome. I love Onua. Oh man, that does look pretty good though. I can't say no to that though. Oh wait, there was one thing I wanted to do with its design. You see how it has those little spots right there? I'm gonna get rid of Onua. See how it has like those little spots right there? I wanted to kind of put those in, but I'm unsure how to do that. Well, this is texture paint mode now that I think about it. We'll put them right here. No, not like that. There we go. Yay! All right, that's where it's supposed to be. Oh God, what is the thinness on this here? Yeah, baby! It won't look like that on the final. But it is nice to have some sort of deviation on that, right? I want to look at Onua again quick. Hey, I should make these brighter. It won't look like that on the model, I promise. I'll probably refine it. I'm marking my territory. Which, by the way... what a great segue! Well, let's get the color picker for this. Shine. Shing. Sparkle, sparkle. Wow. There we go. This is why I wanted to make this, like, asymmetrical. Because I don't want just, like, this big old... You know what I mean? But I do want the lighting to be, like, kind of baked in. Even though Scouter has real-time lighting, which I did learn that some Dreamcast games do have. Grandia 2 apparently has it. And I'm like, huh! Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. And I was. And then I was. Look at I'm gonna look at this color again. See, it's still like too bright and saturated to me. Let's try just gray. Ah! What'd you do? I made Onua. I just made Onua. Again. There he is. The Onua. I'd say screw it. Onua was he was just, Onua is a concept. The concept of Onuism, if you will. Okay, well, that's great. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save this so I don't tab over and it fucking destroys itself. Cool. Great. Oh, jeez, Lou fucking... Oh my god. Oh, my god. All right. Let's up some bones on this guy. Back to the layout setting. All right. So the thing with rigging is... Oh god, I hope I did this the right way! I'll find out very quickly if I didn't. In fact, I'll find out right now. Let's create armature. Oh no, I can't see the bone. Why can't I see the bone? I like how I have MMD bone tools. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use that. Wink. Where's the viewport display? No, don't hide it. Why is my bone transparent? Oh, because I have that on. That's why. Alright. However, I need the view. Oh my gosh, what is that thing? Visibility. Viewport display, show in front. There we go. That's how I like my bones, baby. Okay. This will be the hip bone. Let's get that Monkey Island song. You guys ever played a 2 special edition? There's like a song that's randomized. And it's like the arm bone's connected to the hip bone's connected to the head bone's connected to the leg bone. And it's literally oh my gosh, that game is so funny. Guybrush smacks his head on a tree when he's trying to climb up it, and when he does, he has a vision of his parents. And his parents rip off their skin and starts dancing around as skeletons and tell you that. But what they're saying, the arm bone and all that connected, that's how you go through LeChuck's lair in the game. Oh man, they're geniuses over there at LucasArts, dude. They deserved $1 million billion. Oh well. Disney had to shut them down because they were making money. We can't have that. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, LucasArts is dead. It's a shame, dude. They have made nothing but, like, peak. That's why it's really sad. Okay, so this will be the head. And I'm going to add a new bone. And put it over here. This is going to be for the, you know, that. It's going to be for that. Yeah, let's see. Oh, it actually is lined up pretty well. Great. Okay. So I'll name this, upper arm L. And this is what I want to make sure of if I do symmetrize. X to X. Did it the wrong way. Alright, hold on. This song is awesome, by the way. Alright, symmetrize. Oh, wait. Hold on. Put him back. Hold on. Oh, okay. Let's... X to X. X to X, X to X. What's going on here? It didn't do shit. This is, like, the most helpful thing ever, and it only works on one axis. Okay, so it didn't work. We'll just highlight everything, including the scout ref. Yeah, highlight everything, rotate it 90 degrees, then reapply the transformation. Well, first, before I do that, actually, yeah, apply... Fuck it, Control A, apply rotation. Okay, now location. Definitely not location. They may say, okay, well, what the hell's going on here? Just it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. It's all going to be okay. It's because of the modifier. It's all because of the modifier. It's fine. Let me just make sure. Oh, now it works! Okay, so I was right. It had to do that way. Just give me a sec to fix all that. I knew I fucked up when I was building it. That's okay. You know, we all make our mistakes, and luckily this was a very easy one to fix. So it could have been way worse. You know what I mean? There's one problem. Just gonna... Yeah, that was... Okay. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna have to redo all that, actually. I can't. And forward we go. So I have to do it that way. It's because when I rotated the ref, I, didn't exactly keep it in the right spot, so I'm just trying to organize it to be right to where it should be, which is right in the dead center, like that. Okay, there it is. Great. Fantastic. Okay, we got this. We can do the rest. By the way, to-do list. This might be the first time I actually complete a to-do list. Aren't you excited? Get excited! What's going on? I only, oh, cool. Yeah. Right now I'm working on a boss for my awesome and cool game. That's the best way I'm going to put it. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to look at this. This is going to be the forearm. L. And now we're going to need some more bones. And this is why I wanted it to match up with the symmetrize feature in Blender, because if I didn't, I would get angry. That's it. I would get very angry. But yeah, no. Here, we'll do this. There. So this will be, so this is going to be the, finger pointer 1, finger pointer 1L, and then finger pointer 2L. And now the reason why I'm including the L's is that's how we learn. What the fuck? What do you mean no objects to paste? I'm copying bones, you asshole. Copied 0 objects? Then how do I duplicate them? Oh, Shift-D. Right. Okay, so this one will be finger ring L1, finger ring 2L. And the reason why I'm putting the L is important. Trust me. Trust me. Trust the vision, I promise. I'm not doing this to fuck with you. I mean it. What is going on here? There we go. Ta-da! Okay, and now this will be finger thumb. Yeah. So you got finger thumb 2. Yeah, this obviously isn't the greatest model yet, but it will be. I like how I have these little markers. Look at how low quality they are. They're so beautiful. All right, let's get these legs done, which thankfully won't require finger bones. I'm serious. If you need to like animate feet in a video game, like you have to animate toesies, I think you're evil. I think something's wrong with you. Like, you're messed up. You're messed up in the head, bro. Alright. thigh L. And I need to do this because I have to have inverse kinematics on this. So this will be thigh L. Here, I'm going to even bend this a little bit back, just so I can make sure inverse kinematics work on it. And hey. There we go. Now we got foot. Foot L, because it's an L. Everything's an L. Let's get some IK on here quick. First, relations, parent, the hips. Parent, the torso. Should it be? I think it should be. Yeah, it should work like that. Here, let me mess around in pose mode quick. Woo! Okay. Woo! Okay. Then if I rotate this, yep, okay. One problem though, these stupid assholes. These guys, they have to be related to the upper or forearm L. Yep, forearm L and forearm L. There we go. Okay, sick. Now if we go back into pose mode and just wiggle it around, there we go. Hello, 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 I'm Mr. Boss. Hello, hello, I'm Mr. Boss. And that's supposed to be Mr. Frog, and Mr. Boss is the boss of the Smiling Friends. But hey, you know what? Fuck it. Hello, I'm Mr. System 16. Hello, Mr. System 32. Hello, hello. Hello, I'm going to stop Scout. Yes, I'm going to stop her. Hello. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Okay. Now, not done yet. There's a couple things I still have to do. First, let's go back into object mode. Click go back into edit. I gotta make sure the elbow works, because I gotta have elbow IK too. That's how it be, you know. Gotta bend it inward like that. Okay. Now, it's been a hot minute. I think I remember how to do IK. So first, I'm going to save. That's right. I'm gonna save. I know. I know you wanted me to do it, and here I am doing it. But I'm gonna save. Okay, maybe a bit bigger. Yeah, we'll make it 0.5. There. Okay. Same with you. 0.5. This is a good song too. All right. First, we're gonna get rid of the relations between these two. And if I remember correctly, this one where I put inverse kinematic bone, on pose. Maybe it's in pose mode. I do it. Oh, bone constraints. Here. Inverse kinematics. Target is the armature. Bone is the thigh. Oh, oops. Okay, it's definitely not this way. Shit. Oh wait, I didn't even name these. Shit. I gotta name these bones. Okay, good. Now. So this is something you can only do in pose mode. That's nuts. Armature, not the thigh. Is it the foot? IK? I think that's it, yeah. And then pull target, with the bone being the knee IK. And I'm going to have to angle it 180 degrees. Happens. Hey, look at that. Look at me. I got bones. Woo! Woo! I'm boning it. Now, do the same thing here. Okay. 0.5 and 0.5 that way. Man, Blender is really good once you know everything. If you just know everything, there's no problems whatsoever. You know I'm lying. Sorry, I don't mean to be that guy. Alright, actually I'm gonna move that a bit forward. Oh, wait, no, not in pose mode. Not in pose mode. I'm gonna edit that. Move it a bit forward. Just one unit. That way it has something to aim at, always. So, like, see how it's like that? But now if I put it forward, if I move it like this, see, that's why I gotta have it a bit forward. I actually might do another 0.5 here. Just so I can kick. Get out of here, you stupid mutt. Alright. Now, another IK. Inverse kinematics. Armature. Target. I didn't name it again. Alright. Wrist. IKL. Elbow. IKL. There we go. Now let's do that again. Armature, bone, wrist, IKL, 2. Hey, let me do it that way. Thanks. There we go. Chain of 2. Pull target. Armature, bone, elbow. Alright. I did something wrong here and I do not know what. Oh, it rotated. Here, first give me a sec to move this out, like, the 1.5 again. You always gotta rotate that stuff out a little bit. Hey, look, that's okay. Look at me, I'm swabbing the bathroom at night. Alright, so I want to duplicate this over. Since I got the IK working and everything. Seriously, dude, IK is so helpful for animating stuff, man. Really good bone work. But here's what I'm going to do first. Save it again. We are going to do a specific thing here. We're going to take this, and we're going to add this. Parent bone. And now what that should do is that if I do this and move this around, oh, oops. So it should move everything as it should. But of course, as you can see, because I'm mirroring it still, that shit don't work no more. That's why I saved first, because I just wanted to make sure that these turned out all right. Because if these turn out okay, then I can symmetrize them. And then I can just do everything I was doing over there anyway. And now, this one's going to be tricky. Because these guys are going to have parenting with automatic weights. Okay? So now, if I go here and rotate one of them. Okay. This is why I wanted to double check. Alright. We got something here. So I just want to make sure that if I'm going to have it grab that staff, it grabs it well. Okay, that one looks good. That one looks alright too. Might actually have to add some more bends. And that's why we save first. So, let's go ahead and reopen this. No, don't save. Just go back to Wacky Waterways quick and reopen it. Okay, so these bastards. Stop it. Get me out of pose mode, asshole. Okay. So I might just have to add like another bend. Just that. That's all I have to probably add. Because it wasn't looking right still. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to do that again. So here we're going to... set that to pose mode. So we're going to grab all these, and then grab these again. And we're going to Control P to parent with automatic weights. Let's take a look now. Oh, that looks like it's better. I can't tell though, 'cause I can't see shit. That is a lot better. That is a lot better. Yeah, that's way better. Let's take a look at this side now. That's better, yep. It kind of looks like it deforms it. Like it makes it way tinier or something. Which it wouldn't shock me if that was the case. Okay. Well, now it's the okay. Alright, I am going to move these guys over and try it right here instead when pairing it. This is, yeah, and you may say, isn't this a bit tedious? Yeah, it's a bit tedious too. Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Oh, that's even worse. Okay. All right, let's try it this way and see how it looks. Automatic weights. That's better. That's way better. This is what I wanted. All right. So now it actually latches on perfectly. Fantastic. We're almost there. And then, now I gotta make sure, so if I make it hold the staff, it'll hold it like, yeah, baby! Yes! Sick! Oh, that's sick. Here, let me turn the armature off. Oh, look at that! I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And look at how deformed these are over here. Alright. Now we got it right. So I just want to make sure this is disconnected properly. Okay. And then, all right. Look at me, I got my bones. I'm gonna make him point at you. You got them dry ass lips. Don't lick them now. Now, what we're gonna do to symmetrize here, I'm gonna take all these, hit symmetrize. And yeah, it's all done. Maybe like, what do you mean it's done? It's done. Like all the bones, all the IKs, remember how I kept adding L to everything? Well, now they're all R. Upper arm R, right? Elbow R. Man, you know, why didn't people in 1999 just do this? Are they stupid? Great. But I would say that means we got this done. So here's the another save. For quick measure. Here's what we have to do now. We have to apply all of the mirror modifiers. If we don't, it's going to get bad. Then we're going to have to individually apply every bone. And this is exactly why I saved first. Okay. Apply. You may say, again, tedious. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit. Okay, great. Oh, one small problem. I have to separate all of this. Where'd my hub go? There it is. So let's, highlight all that. Separate by selection. Now, this has to be upper arm L, and this has to be upper arm R. Okay. Here we go again. Separate all of it. All of it! I saw that little bit of the black it didn't separate. This is going to be forearm R, forearm L. Oh god, here we go. This is the one that's going to be really annoying. Wish I could just leave it as R and L, but I can't. Okay, so now this one, finger ring, R. I'm gonna get rid of that extra space I put in there. There. Hey, the title theme. Okay, so now these guys are all separated. Fantastic. I don't remember if I have to make the object origin different. Maybe. I'll have to look into that. I'll find out very quickly if I had to. Separate by selection. It's going to be thigh R. Whoa, excuse me. What the hell? Oh, something shook the, shins. Like Shin-Getter Robo. Mokana Nunakira is a geta. Actual machine and now I gotta get that foot. Thank God none of this is touching. This would really suck. And you, feet R. And you will be feet L. And now, everything is applied. We got our model done. And it's just Onua. We made Onua again. Bone. Alright. We got the control. Lovely, lovely. Parent, bone, hello. Hello, yes, hello. Hello, 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 hello. I'm a big head. Oh, yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. Yes. You did what? Ooh, that might be an issue. Hey, you know what? Let's fix that quick. There we go. Now you can look around. You did what? Okay, you can't look far like that far back, but then again, human beings can't do that either, so we'll leave it at that. This is awesome. Okay. Bones. More bones to parents. Parent to the bone. I can't move it because it has inverse kinematics. Get rid of that. You. Okay. Bone. Hello. Hello there. Hello. Hello. I'm the boss. I'm the System 32 boss. Happy to meet you, my friends. Alright, now this is going to be the fun part. Now we're going to parent this with automatic weights, so I can bend these fuckers. Yes, baby, bend. Bend, baby, bend! Yes, yes! But, this is the best part. Now, I can do this. And I'm going to, I can point the fingers like this, and it's like, oh, wow, it works. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Anyone see that box here? What's this? Finger pointer R. What? Hold on. Finger pointer R. Then what's this? The hell is this called? No. Where is this in here? Finger pointer L? Then that means This is finger pointer R? Wait, what? Why did I have that box over there? Fuck? I'm just gonna delete that box then. That box is nothing, so I guess I'm just gonna delete it. Okay. Alright, yeah, okay, sick. Great. Everything else should be okay. Okay, let's keep going with this here. And parent with bone. Alright, parent with bone. And now. Oh my gosh, I love this song. With automatic weights. Hello, yes, hello, I'm the bone. I'm going to bend the bone. Hello. Let's see how this one looks. Doo-wah, dooby-doo-wah, dooby-doo-wah. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Oh, what is going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. The thumb should not be attached to that in any way. Alright, we gotta turn on weight paint mode because something happened here. Evidently. What? No. Weird. I didn't even grab that. Give me a sec on that. Where the fuck is the weight paint settings? Oh, here it is. Wait, 0, and then we'll just do... Whoa, 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 whoa. There. Just make sure the rest of them are like that, too. Okay. Just gotta make sure. Okay, good, 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 good. Back to object mode. Or no, not object mode, pose mode. Just make sure this one also doesn't have that shit either. Oh, it does! You shithead! You shithead! The weight paint, fuck you. Why can't I... Oh, because I don't have it selected. Oh, yeah, I do. What? Get rid of that. What's going on? I can't... Weight paint. What the fuck is going on? I can't weight paint this. What? I was just able to. Oh, okay, now I can. Huh? Is it because the radius was so tiny? Oh, it might have been. Let's see. Yeah, that was why. Okay. Wait, 0. Okay, get rid of all that. Whew. Oh boy, yeah, and now you guys understand why sometimes things take a bit of time. Alright. But now, it looks like we got everything going. Yeah, God forbid you put your elbow in the right direction, you dumbass. There we go. Hello! Wave to the audience, System 32. Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Beautiful. Alright. Set all that back. Okay, now we got the last bit to do. And then if I get this done, everything else is going to be a lot easier. Like, genuinely, everything's going to be a lot easier. It's so realistic. I know, right? It looks real as fuck. It kind of scared me, actually. Hey, hold on a sec. Something's not right here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You know, I just realized that maybe this shouldn't be so bulky in the back. Ah, well, what are we gonna do about that? Oh, I know what I could do. My job, which is to make this lower. That's it. Here. I'll make it a number like that. Still a bit bulky back there. How about... Sure. He's got that dumpy in the back, brother. That's still a lot better, though. I doubt people are going to notice, but that's better for what it used to look like. Might have to remodify this, though. Anyway. Sonic Roboblast 2! Hot dog! He's got that those dumpy legs, though. You know what? I'm so tempted to just get rid of these stupid jet boosters, but, like, this thing could not jump without it. I also have to add something else, but that's a secret. Oh, yeah, I didn't modify these guys yet. Bone. Bone. Y'all remember what that children's book series was? Oh, yeah. Bone. All right. We got his ass. So that's the System 32. Or just the system in series. You were going to fight this guy 3 times. So I think what I could do is I could just give him different materials for each variant. And just say, there you go. So this is the base system. I don't want to have to make it Onua colored. But it's a System 32 game I could use as an example. Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder. That is a good one. Sega Sonic's really good too. I don't know. I'll have to think about colors later. But we did it! The to-do list is done. We actually completed it. So what do we do now? I do like to at least go for 3 hours. So... I don't know. We got the System series, though. I mean, that's it's pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, no, we made a lot of progress. Oh, you know what? I know what I could do. So the thing is, the Systems guy is supposed to be at least a little bit taller than Scout. So... Here, I'm going to just put his ass there. Hey, there he is! I want to see him tower over Scout. Because that block is the scout reference, so this guy should be a bit taller than her. Shit, you know what? Should probably, his iconic rectangle. I'm gonna get rid of that, if you don't mind. There we go. And there he is. He is standing guard. Let's actually move him a bit forward, like, you can't go to the goal. Let's see how he looks in game. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to turn the music off? Good thing I have the options menu right here. Here, I'll even make it full screen just for you guys. Oh shit, I can't go that high. Now I'll debug all the way to the end. Wow. Whee! Oh, I see him. He's asserting his dominance up there. Ah! It's gonna be fun to see Scout launch this fucker in the air. Oh man, you know, he should, That's what I should do! Oh my gosh, I'm a goofball! How silly of me. I know exactly what I need to do. I was looking at him like, man, it would look cool if he had his outline. That's what I should do! Let's make his outline. It's super easy, actually. So, luckily, the system could just have an override, so characters quick. Huh? Oh, right, because I have that. Filtered. Where's the enemies? Model Z. So Model Z has this shader. What shader is it? If I remember, its shader is supposed to be the same as Scout. I could probably just give it model... Yeah, you know what? Here. Because Model W it has just different textures, but it still uses this. We could do that. Here. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure Model W is like that. Because Model W just has different textures, but it uses the exact same thing. And it has all of the same settings that Scout has, so... Let's give it a go. Fuck it. Here, let's do it this way, though, where I have to overwrite it. It might be a little on the annoying side now that I think about it, because it's all separate fucking material. I will instead... Oh my god, it is Scout's texture. I'm just looking at the code. This Vertex Y thing, that's for when she's in red hot mode. Wait, Vertex shake intensity. Did I just make it 0 on them? I want to see. Did I just make it 0? I made it higher. Why is it higher on you? Puh. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Here. I'll just make a new fucking thing. Shader material. Scout. Scout something. Armor test 3? Did I really not make a unique shader for that? What? I'm just kind of confused because, like, I made a shader that uses Scout stuff, but it's also not Scout? I'm confused. We'll fix that quick. I don't know. I guess I kind of looked at this and said, hey, there you are. But, we're gonna have to do something different here. Because Model W uses the same texture as it doesn't, no, it uses the same, material. But I guess I never just made this the generic shader. I guess I will. Here. It wasn't unique? Okay, scripts, shaders. What the fuck is this? Enemy shader hold on. What did I use this for? What did I use this for? I like how I'm just scrolling down when I could have just searched for it. That's what I used. That's what I used. Okay. I'm gonna just save this shader then, instead of just making a mockery of myself here. Actually, instead of enemy shader, I think character shader would be better. Scout's the only one that has to have something unique because she has the red hot mode shader. And even then, she doesn't need it anymore. So let's make a new, let's go all the way to the top here. Get rid of the audio quick. Get rid of all the audio. Fuck the audio. No, okay. Okay, so let's load this up. New shader. Or no, quick load the enemy shader. Why didn't it save the shader? What? What the hell's going on here? Now it's playing with my emotions. Oh, right, because I named it character shader. Silly me. Okay. Man, that looks like a nice big red ball. How about I actually make it so you can see the fucking texture? Oh, look, there it is. Silly little me. Give me a sec on this. I could copy it from somewhere else. Whatever. The point is I got my own one for this, which is fine. Look at that. Ugh, looks yucky. Give me a sec to make the Fresnel and all that. Not linear, constant. There we go. Whoa, hey. And that one should be gray. No, I just realized something. I can't see it. Give me a sec. System, Blender, import, materials, system material, use external path, Blender, characters, bosses, system series, system texture, open. Re-import. Oh, look! There's your texture! Oh, beautiful little baby, aren't you? Now we can fuck around with more settings. I'm trying to remember how I did Fresnel gradients. Let me check Scouts quick. Scout is a really good one. Which is why I copy it on everything. Wait, that's the red hot mode shader. Where's her regular one? Oh, here it is. What's the path? Oh. It's just her shader. It's got red hot mode shader and then the outline. Oh yeah, that was it. It was just there's some glow. Okay, bye. Okay, so Scout did have a good Fresnel. Let's quickly get that one. No! Hiss! Not like that. Interpolation constant. Boom! Look at that. I'm Fresneling it. You see, if I make it really high, it's like, whoa! But, no, not too high. Like, right around there. Sick. Great. Texture. It's, you... I didn't put that in? I thought I did. Okay, that's going to have to go into the character one then. That should have texture emissions for characters, yes. Is it in? Just give me a sec on that. Great. Okay, quick load. No, quick load, silly me. Yeah. Go back to it. I get like 0.4. Doesn't have the code to actually use it. Give me a sec. Ah, there we go. You look like ass. Back to black. And 0.4. Boom. And we're not done. We're not done. There's one more thing we have to do. Next pass, quick load, outline. What the fuck? Where's the outline? Huh. Weird. Where did I put the outline? Friends, where did I put the outline? Did I just make a brand new material, then just slapped it in there? That's funny, actually. I'm gonna do that again. Sure, I'll do it again! Why not? New shader material. Shader, quick load, outline. Oh, and look at that. There's our guy. I might want to make it a bit thicker. There we go. That looks good. 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 Oh my god, it's making Godot lag. I really shouldn't do that. No. Okay. Maybe 3, though. Okay, back to 2. And there we go. There's our guy. He's in. And from Atlanta, I think he'd be a Kingdom Hearts character at that point. Alright, well, we got something, and it's 4 o'clock. I feel great. We actually got this in. It's standing there menacingly. Fantastic. Unfortunately, for the rest of the day, I don't know. But it's the first stream where I actually got a lot more done than I expected. And I'm probably going to work on this a bit later tomorrow. Or no, tonight. Because I'm going to hang out with some buds. We're finally finishing the Wallace and Gromit series with some buddies. So for those of you that don't know, yeah, I'm just looking at this. You know, I wonder if I should stream on Sunday instead of Saturday. I'll have to think about that. But I'll see about it. I'll see about it. But the point is, I think we had a good stream day. That's right. I can't wait to join for that, which is why I'm glad I got everything done ahead of time. So with that, I think I'm going to end the stream now. Hope everyone had a great time looking at this. We finally got the little boss in. This is one of the more hard things to get done, because now I'm going to have to work on some animations, and this boss is going to have some shit to do. If I'm going to be honest, this boss is going to have some shit to do. Let me get rid of the editable children on this bastard. Wow. You know what? Before we go, let me go and play it. I want to see how it looks in game. Wow. Man, you add an outline shader and it looks really nice. Imagine he does the little dance. Huh? The hell? Oh look, it kept all my settings. A thing that I have in Scouter, because I'm awesome like that. I'm going to try to make it so that there's an Act 1 and Act 2 save, so you don't have to go through all the stages again to play through them. Let's go to here first. Start, open. Okay. I have to go to the start because that resets the camera properties. I love this section so much, dude. Oh my gosh, that's fun. Nobody's gonna expect it to. Ooh, look at it! Look at him! Oh my gosh, look at him! Oh. He's thankfully bigger than Scout, which is what I was worried about. I'm still going to have to make his pull, because for those of you that don't know, narratively, what happens is Scout has been basically fighting the woman or the man or whatever it is. There's someone here. And basically, they don't know who the real villain is. So she, he, it, them... basically, it keeps sending robots. But this is a big reveal in the story because this robot actually has Scout's staff. And then the navigator for Scout, Inti, goes, "Oh my gosh, this thing has been transferring data the whole time. We need to destroy it." And Scout's like, "Okay, can do." That's Scout's catchphrase, by the way. If they ever translate the game into other languages, she's gonna say "can do" in English still. Like in Japanese, she will still say "can do," and so yeah, you know. Man, that duck pose looks a lot better now. Almost like she has a fucking butt now. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're good for now. That does not. Ooh, I gotta get rid of that. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I was able to unpause the game in the options menu. That's not good. And there's a very easy way to fix that, so I'm actually gonna fix that right now. It's literally that easy. Where's the pause menu? Pause menu, pause menu, pause menu, pause menu. Come here. Come here! It's very easy to fix that. The reason why is because escape doesn't escape the options menu. Oh, take your time, Visual Studio. I haven't even had to open this today. All the stuff we did was in Blender. Should tell you something. But here, check this out. GC menu paused. Okay. Gotta update my Visual Studio. Let's see, activated is equal to GC.menu paused, and menu paused is... And scripted pause. Okay. Almost there. Here. That should be it. Like, literally, it should just be that one line. because that's for the settings menu. And the settings menu, when it's activated, it'll just disable being able to do this. Let's try it. Ooh, I gotta fix that glitch too. Let's see if I'm right though. So that'll work, but now I can't do it. Alright, great. I told you it was that easy! Alright. I'm gonna end the stream now. That was a good time though. See you guys later. Have a good time. Yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side. A lot of progress today. So I'm feeling really good. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Where's the end stream button on YouTube? Bye-bye. I gotta do that. I gotta hit end stream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Phew.